Okay, here we go. Another art lesson, another day, and we are going to. Let me move this out of the way. Let's fix the camera a little bit because it looks kind of funky. And just like that. Okay, so first things first, make sure your paper is long ways. Make sure you have a trusty Sharpie, not sharper, a sharper Sharpie. Something black, whether it's pencil, color pencil, crayon, marker, Sharpie, whatever works for you. Gel pen, doesn't matter. And the first thing you are going to do is right here in the lower middle section of your paper, you're going to draw an absolutely perfect and beautiful box, just like that. If you did that, great job. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to put a rectangle on top of this box, but it's going to come out just a little bit like this. And go just like that. Now on the bottom, we're going to draw another rectangle. However, this one is going to be thicker and longer. So we're going to go like this and like this. And we're going to make it about that thick. Bring it over and boom. So far, so good. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is draw two lines that are they're going to be slanted, but only slightly. So we're going to go up about that far, up about that far, and you want them both slanted inwards, okay? Just like that. And then you're going to go ahead and connect those two lines like so. Next up, you're going to start at this corner and draw a box just like this on the upper left part. Next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and put another line like that and draw another rectangle right here. Boom. And just like we did with this one, we're going to do two lines slanted inwards like so, and going to connect that just like that. Next step, we're going to draw a V right here, okay? It can be as tall or as short as you would like, but that's what my V is going to look like. Then you're going to take that V and you're going to draw a line over like that. In fact, actually, we're going to draw this line all the way over to the side. Next step is we are going to go ahead and bring that line all the way over like so. And then bring it up right here and kind of do like a highlight like that, okay? Then you're going to bring this line over and you're going to bring another line over like that and down. Now we're going to go ahead and come from this point and come just up, just like that. Next step is I'm going to come from right here. We're not quite at the tip top yet, but I'm going to bring that line over, and then I'm going to bring this line and connect it right there. And then we're going to give our house, our haunted house, a little chimney as well. So go ahead and you can kind of make it look a little rough by adding a little squiggle and then a rectangle on top. So far, so wonderful. Okay, next thing we gotta do, we gotta add a door. So we're gonna go ahead and do a big rectangle right here. And then a slightly smaller rectangle on the inside. If you want to do it the other way and do a small rectangle and big rectangle, you can do that too. Next step, we're gonna put a window right here. Let's do a smaller square and then a slightly bigger square around the edges. Lines don't need to be perfect. You don't need a ruler or anything for this. And then we're also going to put a window up here. So go ahead and draw a square. And then we're going to put a smaller square on the inside. And then now we're going to make our windows look like this. So we're going to go ahead and do 2 straight lines like this, and then these lines are going to look like they're going behind it. So we're going to go ahead and put those lines like that. And same thing down for the downstairs window here. 2 straight lines down, and then 4 lines connecting behind. Let's go ahead and add kind of like another curved window right here. So first thing you're going to do is go ahead and draw that, just a line, and then you're going to go curve it right to these edges, bring it back down, and we're going to go ahead and kind of build that outline. So far, so good. What else will we do? I'm following the tutorial. By the way, this is an Art for Kids Hub online on YouTube. So if you want to follow along and watch how they did it, you can always go there. This is where I get these kinds of tutorials. So a little rectangle right there connected to the house, and then we'll bring this line down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So let's go ahead and do that. Little rectangle line down. We're going to add some, make this kind of look like a rock or a brick or something. Just kind of put some lines in here. Just like that. Next step, we're going to make these look like a slatted roof. So the way we do that is we're just going to simply put some lines that go straight down, and maybe even start to slightly angle them as you get closer to the sides, like so. And now we're going to add some shingles. I'm going to do an alternating pattern here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing up on these rooftops as well. So let's go ahead and add those slats. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add some slats up here as well, making it look like a rickety roof. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there's an ad. Bye-bye, ad. Okay, now let's make this kind of look like brick here. So we're going to do a little rectangle, rectangle, square, rectangle, rectangle, square, rectangle, rectangle, square, line, line. That works. Okay, so far so good. There's nothing really haunted about this house yet, though, so we still have some more to do. So we're going to go ahead and kind of make this look like a big old light bulb or a pillar. Oh, they're doing a pumpkin. That makes more sense. We're putting pumpkins here. So we're going to draw that. We're going to go ahead and add, you know, some pumpkin looking face type thing right there, like that. I'm going to have my stems kind of facing opposite directions, like so. We're going to make the inside of the door, we're going to make this look like kind of like an open door, and there's going to be some eyes inside. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got those eyes and then some spooky eyes down here. And then we're going to have some more eyes up here. Now we're starting to make this house look more haunted. Ooh. Okay, now it's dark in these windows. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this black and we're going to color in our windows here. I'm not going to color in this window down here, though. I'm going to do something else. I'm coloring in this window and the other windows. So what we're going to do is we're going to color around the eyes. So it looks really dark. Sorry, this is going to take a moment. Oh, the sound that Sharpie is making because it's almost dead. And we're going to color in this door because the door is open. That's why you can see the eyeballs, because it's an open door. I'm not coloring that window because I'm going to add my own little twist to it. That isn't in the tutorial that you find on Art for Kids Hub. So just be aware. Oh, that sound, it gives me chills down my back. Actually, let me see this. I mean, it's still a good Sharpie. It still writes, but let me see if this Sharpie is any better. Oh, hallelujah. Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm not talking very much because there's not really much to talk about. I'm just carefully drawing or coloring in the lines. Okay. Now I'm going to get kind of spooky, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add like a little silhouette of a person right here, okay? So you can't see who it is, but I'm going to make it look like there's a light on in that window. So all you can see is that person. Okay. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a big old moon. And we are going to add, I'm going to put the moon on the left side. No, I'm going to put it on the right side. I lied. So we're going to go ahead and come like this. And it's going to be big and spooky looking just like that. Nice circle. That's actually a pretty good circle. I'm pretty impressed with my circle drawing skills. And then we're going to add a ghost up here. So what we're going to do for that ghost is we're going to go like this. And then kind of create like a swoop like that. And a swoop like that. And then kind of just do some stuff like that. And then we're going to go ahead and kind of bring it back in like this. So, woo, and then just color in a ghost face like that. And let's go ahead and add another one to this side. So again, we start with the head and then like a little swoop, and then some jagged little edges, and then we bring it in, and then a little ghost face, just like that. Let's go ahead and add a bat. So I'm just going to go whoop, whoop, almost like I'm going to draw an M, literally just write an M, and then just like that, okay? And then for this next part, you're just going to kind of point, curve, and then point, curve, point, curve, point. And then you can actually just kind of do the thing like that. And then just color it in, and you have a bat. Pretty basic bat. It's not the best bat in the world, but it's a bat. You can even make a bat a little bit differently if you want to, start with the M and then kind of curve up like this, back down, do two little jags like that, and then kind of bring it back in and then do like a little something like that. Make it look like it has little bat legs. That will work as well. And then color it in. Your bat can be any color, by the way. It doesn't have to be black. I just go with the spooky theme. Like so. There's another ad. Okay. And that's pretty much it for your spooky house. If you want to add more stuff, like you know what? Actually, let's go ahead and add a spider web right here. So I'm just going to draw 3 lines that go out, and then I'm going to simply like that, and I can even like connect them right here too, so it looks like they're connected to the house, just like that. And then if you want to put like a little spider by it, maybe you do like that, and then the head, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then color it in. You got a little spooky spider over there in the corner. No big deal. But yeah, do what you want. Make it look scary, spooky. Even, you know what? Let's go ahead and even add something to the window. We can do the same thing. So let's do a circle and a circle, and then we'll add lines that go to the middle. Like that. Could be a broken window. It could be a spider web, whatever it is. Maybe we'll do, yeah, we've done a good enough job with that, I think. I'm going to color it in before I start getting too much with it. So I'm going to start off with, this is mahogany. Ooh. Sorry about that sign there, or that sound. And I'm going to color in the parts that I want to be like a wood color. So I'm going to start with like door frames and a house frame. Window frames. Start with this stuff because I don't know what color I think I'm going to color the house gray, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Get these windows colored in, colored in, colored in, windows colored in. See this window frame. The nice thing about having the black in the window is that you can kind of, it's kind of really hard to color outside the lines. So there's that. Let's do these brown too. Again, mahogany is like a red brown, but it works. Okay. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and, what color is this? Magenta. What color is magenta? It's like a purpley color. You know what? I'm going to color up. I'm going to make the house purple. So I'm going to save that for later. I do want my gray. Is this my gray? Gray. There it is. Let's go ahead and color this stone gray. Let's color these pillars gray. And again, color it whatever colors you want. If you don't want your house to be haunted and you want it to be like super fun and like rainbow color, do it. You know what? No, it doesn't matter. They had a couple other things that I didn't put in here, but I'm doing it this way. Make the chimney. Oh, actually, I should have done it red. Oh well, it's gray now. But you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll take a tiny bit of. Is this red? Yes, it is. We'll take a tiny bit of red and mix it in there. Now it's red and gray. I wanted to use. Where'd my mahogany go? Did I put it back? Like a silly goose. Mahogany. There it is. Forgot to do that part. And the front's here. All nice and colored. There we go. You know what? Let's color in this house. Spooky purple magenta house. There we go. Just like that. And then we'll color in this too. Okay, I'm going to use this golden yellow for these eyes. Make them look that much more intimidating. And then I'm going to take, where's that? I'm going to take this gray, and I'm going to color this in, and then I'm going to add a hint of yellow to it as well. I'm just going to take the yellow, and I'm going to just do it on this side. Well, no, I got to do it on both sides. I did it wrong, but make it look kind of like there's a light in there, but it's not a very bright light. That's why we can only see the silhouette. Okay. Oh, sorry, you couldn't even see what I was doing because I pulled it down so close to me. Okie dokie. I need to color this in a little bit darker, I think. Just darken up my purple just a little bit. Just like that. That looks a little bit better. Okay. Next up, let's go with the classic Halloween colors, and let's get those orange pumpkins. Getting a little bit of green on them too. Oops. Colored into the eyeball a little bit. That's fine. And then I'm actually going to do like a orange-brown rooftop. So I'm going to start by shading it with the orange. Just because, again, that's like the classic Halloween color. Never going to see a house with an orange roof, but oh my gosh, I forgot to color this part. But let's take the brown and kind of shade over that orange a little bit. Just like that. And let's get that yellow for our pumpkin eyes and mouth. And let's get some green. This is actually yellow-green, but it'll do for the stems. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to take some black, and you can add some craters to your moon if you would like to. Almost looks like a face what I'm drawing right now, so let's go ahead and I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. There we go. I don't know. It still looks like a moon. And that's it. You have a haunted house. You can add more or less or do what you want. But this is what I have. And that's the lesson. Hope you all enjoy. See you later.